Okay, I know that the title of the video is gonna say why I'm still here for the fourth time, but trust me, this will be the final follow-up, I swear. Because there really are just a couple of things that, I did forget to talk about and say throughout the span of 3 videos, and altogether that's like well over 90 minutes. But I swear this is the last thing I want to say. For starters, yesterday I had said that yesterday, December 20th, was the second most looked forward to video of the year that I do in terms of, what I want to talk about and stuff. And what I meant to say was, throughout the span of a year, chronologically, December 14th comes first in the calendar year, and then, December 20th. I felt like I should explain that because it may have come across as, Sean's death was not as impactful as Andrew's death, and that couldn't be further from the truth. As I find both occurrences in my life to be equally as, emotionally resonant, heavily traumatic for me, stuff like that. I don't want to take one away from the other. I do not mean to do that in any way. Because, they were both tragic. I still will always wish the Bertanza and Einstein families well. I hope they're doing well this holiday season. And, well, for that matter, throughout the span of the year. But, this particular time of year can be sad because, well, I just explained why. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to stress that part. I don't mean take one death away from the other, because again, they're both bad, they're both tragic, and they definitely impacted me. But, from that, I was able to live and, talk about these sorts of things, doing videos every day. So I'm still sad by it, but, if I have to be thankful about it for any reason, it's, because, I'm making videos every day and, I'm living a good life, and I'm okay with that. Another thing I also wanted to mention, I mentioned that Sean Bertanza was a shooting guard in basketball. For when Andrew Einstein played lacrosse, I believe his position was face-off. Again, my lacrosse terminology is, not remotely good at all. So, if I'm wrong, someone please tell me, but I'm pretty sure that, Andrew was a, face-off attack guy in lacrosse, and Sean Bertanza was a shooting guard when he played basketball. Okay, wanted to talk about that as well. Another thing I did I thought about saying this also yesterday, but I thought because of the seriousness, I didn't really want to. But I had mentioned that for both Sean and Andrew, they both came technically after. Well, Andrew was right before we had our first meet, our first cross country meet, and Sean came halfway through the season. And in both scenarios, I think, great. Now I have to fight tooth and nail even more to make the top 7, especially in the instance of Sean, because I had just made the top 7 for the first time in a race. Another thing I also need to explain is, I talk about that I made top 7 cross country a lot. I make no, exaggeration when I say making the top 7 was hard. One person ended up getting injured, and one guy ended up getting booted out because, he got caught with, drugs. I still had to fight tooth and nail to get that position. And believe me, anyone who was there can attest to that. Not that I'm bragging like, oh, no, not at all. You know, getting injured is bad. You know, if you're having trouble with drugs, that's also very bad. You know, do not want to take that away from anyone or anything, you know, whatsoever. And, you know, I also wasn't kidding yesterday when I said that, you know, I said that, you know, there are 3 PGs, including myself, that made the top 7 cross country for Trinity Pong that year, and I'm the only one still alive. I want to make this perfectly clear. There were other PGs on the team too. There were. You know, they just, you know, they were either just barely not top 7 or, you know, they just didn't really, you know, but, you know, there were others. I mean, our cross country team's roster was slightly above average in size. And there were quite a few PGs, including including the 3 of us that I mentioned. But, you know, it's not like, and it's not like a situation with me where I played football at Horseheads and like, oh, but Trinity Pong going to take 4 PGs and I wasn't one of them. Not at all. A bunch of them are there for the sake of running cross country because, you know, they want to do sports in the winter and spring. So, yeah, they were just getting trained on. Technically, I was there for wrestling, so that's what I was doing for that matter. I mean, it worked out incredibly great, and, you know, I still got to meet Andrew and Sean because of it. And that's honestly the most important thing I mean, outside of winning the Sean McCabe Award, which actually was something I wasn't even expecting myself, the greatest thing I can take from Trinity Pong cross country, or Trinity Pong anyway, anything Trinity Pong related, is, and I will always say this, I met some extraordinary people when I was there. Some are sadly no longer with us. But, you know, thankfully I have, you know, I can take this as an opportunity to be thankful for the impact they had on my life, as well as, you know, I can look forward to who else is in my life still. So it's hard, but it's also very rewarding, and I'm thankful for it. Okay, now that that's taken care of, we have a lot of work to get done. So first things first, how about we take a look at the newest chapter of One Piece, shall we? Where's how did my computer mouse go over here, God? Seriously? Oh, this guy gets the front row seat. Okay, so let's take a look at this chapter, shall we? Last chapter is actually very exciting. Let's see what this one entails. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's awesome. Start with a fight scene right off. Nice. Okay. Are we actually going to get to see... Oh, this is amazing. Oh, man. Seriously, I can't show you this because I probably get flagged, but I don't want to give it away either. I'm going to put a link in the description, don't worry. We get to see it in action. Oh, my God. Let's see. Oh. Whoa! Dude! Oh. It's probably coming across that I'm looking at something really inappropriate, but I swear I'm not. I'm reading the chapter. Whoa. Oh. This is... Oh, right. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay. That was 4 days? I mean, it's not as long as the 10-day bout between Kuzan and Sakazuki, but that's still awesome. Okay, meeting of the minds. Uh, okay. Okay. Holy cow. This is a part of the story that every One Piece fan's been waiting years, some even decades to see. And it took 966 chapters to get there. And I'm still reading, by the way. Holy cow. Okay. Okay. uh, that's a funny picture. Oh, this is so awesome. Oh, he's showing a little baby. Oh, that's so cute. It's so adorable. Yeah. Man, those guys are gonna follow them everywhere, aren't they? That's awesome. Ooh. That's sweet. One year to... So now what's happening? Okay. Holy cow. We're actually seeing them go there. Holy, it's the golden and the holy cow! This is something we've all, as a One Piece fans, been waiting to see. I'm not gonna give anything away, but trust me, when you read, like, this is world building at its finest. This is how the past, this is past connecting the present and the future at its finest. You know what? Oh, thank goodness there's no break next week. That means we're going to get a chapter next week. Yes. I hope we get a chapter next week. But as far as I know, yes, we get a chapter next week. Holy cow. So yeah, as a One Piece fan who's been reading weekly since 2009, I'm just going to, actually 2010, I'm just saying this right now. This is the best flashback ever. Ever. Like, ever since we've entered Act 3 of Wano, every single chapter has been great. And it doesn't even feature any of the main Straw Hats either. Oh, the internet's going to be a whole buzz about this, believe me. Well, don't worry, I'll be putting a link in the description below. Also, apparently yesterday, False Swipe Gaming came out with a how good was ... actually. And it's a Pokemon I like, and actually, if you've been long time watchers of the anime, you remember the episode this Pokemon first premiered, so be sure to keep an eye on that. And now, with that being said, how about we get down to business? I mean, we do have games today, so how about I make my NFL picks today? Shall I? Let's see. At 1 o'clock, we have the Texans and the Buccaneers. Well, the Texans may very well have clinched their division, but the Buccaneers may still barely be in the hunt. You know what? Deshaun Watson's going to have a good game today. And I think this will be the final nail in the coffin for the Tampa Bay season. So I'll pick the Texans over the Buccaneers. Let's see. Okay, this is actually a really important game because Buffalo is going to Foxborough. They got to go up against Tom Brady. But you know what? Something's been off about the Patriots. A lot of people have been saying that. And a lot of Bills fans are really hoping that, they finally get one over the Patriots. And if they win today, they're the number 1 seed in the AFC, potentially. Or at least the number 2 seed. Either way, quite possibly the road to the playoffs, to the Super Bowl, will have to go through New Era Field in Buffalo. You know what? I am hoping with all hope, just like all Buffalo fans, that I'm wrong. But I never bet against Tom Brady when he's up in Foxborough. So I'm picking the Patriots over the Bills. I mean, trust me, if anyone saw Super Bowl 51, you know why. And finally, the 49ers and the Rams. Yeah, the 49ers are at home. The Rams are now completely falling apart. And the 49ers are also mad for losing to the Falcons, which is a team they had no business losing to. So I'm going to pick the 49ers over the Rams. So those are my picks. The Texans, the Patriots, and the 49ers. And yeah, I mean, it felt weird not being able to wear this jersey on a Thursday. But, hey, I get to wear it now. Oh, I got a notification on Facebook. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So I'm just saying, you know what? I'm going to say this right now. I had said that chapter 957 in One Piece was the best chapter to come out in 2019. Well, I'm pretty sure chapter 966 just dethroned it. Yeah. Don't worry. You'll be reading about it in the description below. Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button, follow me on social media platforms. I am very humbled. I made this video for all of you guys watching. Enjoy for today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Remember, if you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.